someone declares that our kingdom must fall. Yeah. Show me the way to resolution. Put weapons away, yes, and save us all. Yeah, yeah. What are we gonna do? What's this world coming to? Yeah, it's breaking my heart. Yeah, yeah. It feels like it's all, yeah, falling apart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What are we gonna do? What's this world coming to? Yeah, it's breaking my heart. What are we gonna do? What's this world coming to? Yeah, it's breaking my heart. Yeah, yeah. It feels like it's all, yeah, falling apart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Monitor. All right, turn me up. Thank you so much, guys. Well, I'm very partial to this album called Toward the Sun. So I'm gonna play a bunch of that because it's one of the records that I put out as a California record. And a California record when you were recording at Sunset Sound, and every day's beautiful, and you have the hope of going off with some beach blanket bingo gal that loves your songs. There's a lot of that in my head all the time. I hope. You gotta keep hope alive, you gotta believe. Wonderful to be with you tonight. The worries of the world will subside. Open your heart, open your mind, open up your arms and hold on tight. Burning my desire for you, all my dreams, they are coming true. Yeah, yeah. Now you're more to me, I'm more to you. There's more to us, there's more to live in, much more right now, more to be. So glad that we are beyond the beginning. Beautiful starlight on your skin. So glad we are beyond the beginning. I've waited so long, and now we're here. And finally it's me that is winning. Yearning like an angel should. You and I, we've got it good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you're more to me, I'm more to you. There's more to us, there's more to live in, much more right now, more to be. So glad that we are beyond the beginning. Yeah. watching you smile in your shy little way. Here with you is where I want to stay. Learning more with every touch. Never have I felt so much love. Yeah, yeah. Now you're more to me, more to you. There's more to us. There's more to living. There's more I know, more to be. So glad that we are beyond the beginning. Beautiful, the starlight on your skin. So glad we are beyond the beginning. Turn me up. Turn me up if you can. Listen, it's not as if I can't hear it. It's just I enjoy this music. So it's like if I was playing, you know, Heaven Tonight by Cheap Trick, I would turn that up. Like I like it loud because this whole thing is an adolescent endeavor. So it should be loud as we can go and make the parents all hate it. You know, it'd be awesome. That would be awesome. My parents had a very hard time with my Anglophile experience. But, you know, at the record store that I used to hang and loiter and hang out and congregate with my friends, the import section and the cutout bin were the cheapest things. Seriously. And I was like, this is so great. This is so great. You can get Graham Parker for a couple of bucks where I live. And Journey's through the roof. But I wasn't getting that anyway. You know what I mean? So you're just like, oh, cool. Like, Styx is a lot of money. And they would balance it out by, you know, $2 Nick Lowe. I'm like, yeah. And so I'd bring all these things home. I'd bring all these Brit rock people, these pub rockers back. And my father would laugh because I was so ignorant. And I didn't know that he had those records, the original versions of things. And all of my English heroes were just doing his records and just selling it back to the Americas. I just saw Keith Richards talking about this very thing. He was talking with somebody. The Howard Stern Keith Richards is very revealing, if you get a chance. If you get a chance, Keith is of an age that he just doesn't give a damn anymore. And he's spilling all this stuff and secrets, and he's telling it. It's fantastic. But, so I'm at my house, and I'm playing Get Happy. This album I bought, I was so happy with my album I purchased called Get Happy. And my dad's just like, that's ridiculous. I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, he played me Sam and Dave's version of I Can't Stand Up for Falling Down. And it's an Elvis Costello song. I fought him on this. And he's just like, my God, my son. And so I have to say to my father, and I'm sure he understood it in some portion of his mind, that he had done a fine job of putting us out so deep out into the suburbs that I had no experience. I was like, man, wow, I guess my work is done. The kid has zero struggle. I guess our work is done. A little less on the guitar. But then I asked for it, didn't I? All throughout history, you made sure your conscience be clear. But there's two sides to every story. Here's what you don't want us to hear: that they once had harmony, you could not understand how they could live so free. You drove them off of their land. Then you made laws to serve only you, and you laughed at their spiritual way. Are you deserving of praise or blame? But they'll never be the same. Are you deserving of praise or blame? For they'll never be the same. But they once were royalty, but you could not measure their worth till you saw them like property. The salt from their sweat for the earth. You shipped them away, they worked your newfound land. You stripped them and gave them new names. Are you deserving of praise or blame? For they'll never be the same. Are you deserving of praise or blame? For they'll never be the same. That God-given grace, truly a gift to behold. But soon life's like leapt from their face. We're dark within your household. You made them take vows to serve and obey. Hey man, you really must have been afraid. Are you deserving of praise or blame? But they'll never be the same. Are you deserving of praise or blame? For they'll never be the same. Are you deserving of praise or blame? For they'll never be the same. Are you deserving of praise or blame? For they'll never be the same. Yeah, Thank you. Thanks so much. So, thanks for coming, like I said before. I'm going to try anything I want because I'm not really on any campaign tour. I'm the living result of a man who's been hurt a little too much. I've tasted the bitterness of my own tears. Sadness is all my lonely heart can feel. Well, I can't stand up for falling down. Well, I can't stand up for falling down. Simple though love is, still it confused me. Why am I not loved the way I should be? I've been through heartache and I've lived through tears. I've danced with despair, been doing this for years. Come on, I can't vow that we made, you broke it in two. But that won't stop me from loving you. I can't stand up for falling down. I can't stand up for falling down. Yeah, yeah, I left my home and I came to live here in your town. Now I sit alone as the rain falls hard here on your town. You got your friends, here you got family. You take me for granted, 'cause you got me here in your town. In your town, here in your town. Yeah, yeah. Here in your town, yeah. I hold your fort down, I wash, I dry with your clothes, yeah. And I've been a good sport for heaven knows. Well, you got your honest cooperative and your social set. This ain't the way I was supposed to live, but I truly regret being here in your town. In your town, here in your town, yeah. Here in your town, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. I hardly see you, but I think it's worse when I do. When you say you still love me, but how can you? When you always find something other than me, like drinking with your mates until 1:45 out on your town, here in your town, yeah, yeah. Here in your town, here in your town, yeah, yeah. Here in your town. In your town. That's what I told her, yeah, yeah. Here in your town. That's what I told her. Here in your town. Hey, thank you. Interesting, interesting. Pretty sure that was in the wrong key, but it was fun. It was fun to stretch. It was fun to reach for it. Whee! You know what I'm saying? Thank you for return visitors. It's nice to see you. I walk alone tonight. It's a lonely night till I see you. We've done this thing before. You look as though your plans might easily change. Hello again. We've done this thing before. And now I know just what one and one can do. 'Cause I see one and one and one and one and one's a lot of people around. but all I care about is you. I try to play it right, and as I remember, we got this talent for surrender. Surrender, yeah, yeah. We got this talent for surrender. Surrender, yeah, yeah. Your shining web is wide and set for me, and I pretend that I don't see. You ask about the past and do I miss it much, and I pretend that I don't hear. And I recall how it used to be. We'd go round and round and round and round and round the same old thing, so aimless. And now you make me think I'm still a contender, 'cause we got this talent for surrender. Surrender, yeah, yeah. We got this talent for surrender. Surrender, yeah, yeah, yeah. Surrender, yeah, yeah. And you would said you couldn't make it right any night. Woo! Land of the glass pine cones. All right. That's a band called The Human Sexual Response. I bought it for $1. 99 cents. Beautiful album cover. Had a horse's head on it. Awesome. Transformative. Just like, what? And then there was a show, Bud Friedman had a show, something about something at the Improv or something. I don't know, they performed there. And I'd been listening to this record, and I did not, at that point, understand how the guitar player was making the sound of the intro of that song. And then I saw them do it live, and he stuck his finger in a beer bottle, and he was just going bang, blah, blah, bang, bang, blah, bang, 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 blah, blah. I'm like, oh, see? See? And what C signifies is, I'm quitting guitar lessons. Because, like, just take that in and just go, explain that. What page is that going to be on? And you're like, well, yeah, okay, Mr. Know-It-All, I guess you're right. I'm like, yeah, well, see you later. I'm gone. And this guy's on TV playing guitar with a beer bottle, so F it. Anyway. Now, I really should have listened to the people that took, listen, any kids? Any kids here? All right, well, you're pretty young. Hey, what's happening? This one's to the camera, gal, guy, feller, person, human. If I'd known, you know how much college is? Some of you people are parents, and you understand the commitment of paying tuitions and things like that, right? So, I just didn't get it. I couldn't put it all together. But, like, when you catch a professor who's now devoted all their years and their dedication to becoming your 6th grade teacher, man, just take what they're giving you because it's free. It's public school. They worked and worked and worked, and then they're just giving all that knowledge to you for free. And if you just could just wake up and get your head off of the desk and look up from time to time, they really could impart some stuff. Anyway. And it's free. Just like that awesome free breakfast I had at the hotel in the other town. I am like, it's like I've become such an, I already was. This was already my nature, so rock and roll and touring and being on tour and being in a band is just so the right thing for me because I've been a vagabond forever. Like, I'm thinking 6th grade, I didn't have any books. I didn't carry any books. I never had a pencil. You know what I'm saying? I just never was ready. And I was just like, and you just make it. And you're like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you stop at the water fountain, you're like drinking, but then your eyes are like, you're drinking, but then like you have that like, what's that over there? And it's like a pencil on the ground. And you're like, fuck yeah. Everything's working out. Yeah, oh, cool. And then you get that and you're like, man, it's really great. And then there's a girl in front of you who's like super studious, who has like this weird sort of awesome crush on you because, I don't know, she thinks you live in the boiler room and don't have parents. So she's like made all these fantasies about you and stuff. And she's like, hey, I know you didn't do your homework last night, so here's mine, copy it down and shish. And I'm like, yeah, it's working out. And then, you go on the road and stuff and like, dude, trust me, there's a bag of chips I'm taking with me. You know what I mean? If I get anything out of it other than the joy of making music it being its own reward, just this in and of itself is fantastic. But on the way out, Nick. I'm gonna get some soda pops and some chips, and I'm gonna be in a hotel just like, yeah, life is awesome. And I figured like anything, like a lot of times, I know a lot of other musicians and stuff, and they're like stressing. They're always stressing about what didn't happen, career-wise. And I'm just like, they pay us to, anyway, what are you talking about? I mean, I have like other grown people like come up to me and give me like that blues face, like, I know. And I'm like, first of all, this is kind of talking out of school or whatever, but even at its worst, even at the lowest. Oh, you guys remember that song, Car Wash? You might not ever get rich. Let me tell you, it's better than digging a ditch. And you'd be like, there you go. And it's free chips. Look, I get it. Chips used to be chicks. Money for nothing and chicks for free. That was a period of time, and thank you. I don't know who's here, but thank you. I gotta, just gotta keep my expectations realistic, and I'll just be like, yo, like I said, chips, it will be fine. Thank you very much. I realized they meant no harm and that they'd seen the truth. These men and women, young and old, who tried to mold my youth, they were only teaching me how to get through life, how to punch the clock and get her home and get a wife. But they knew I was searching for things I'd never find, so they tried to break my mind by paddling my behind, all for the love of an innocent mind. But they were the blind, leading the blind, yeah, all for the love of an innocent mind. But they were too kind, headmasters of mine. Well, they themselves were products of a past society. They themselves were victims of the same atrocity. I realize I must forgive, but I will never forget. These men and women, young and old, I'm forever in your debt. They much is wasted. There's so much food for thought that never is tasted. Just read the instructions and simply fill out the form. Conform. And whatever you do, my son, don't stray from the norm. All for the love of an innocent mind. They were the blind, leading the blind, yeah. All for the love of molding young minds. They were too kind, headmasters of mine, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thanks so much. Okay, thank you so much. Now again, I'm always like a Formula One racer. Everything's fine, sound crew, but if you give me a little more treble on the guitar, so I can hear the pick clicking on it a little more, yeah, we can go ahead and we can shave more seconds off these lap times, I swear to you. All right. Little tune, little quickie. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm tuning the guitar, so I'm tuning you out, so here it is. Have fun. I'll be back. I mean, I used to always feel like sort of a straight-up obligation that, like, while I was tuning guitar, I was supposed to literally still be entertaining. I'm like, come on, that's a lot. It's one dude. Hang on. But you never ever know with a group of people that you just met or whatever. Each night, it's always still new, even if you return visit. But you never know what people in the audience cue in on. There's been some nights where, like, I've played songs and people, like, go, oh, it's a song. And they talk through that, and then this in-between random psychobabble, they, like, shut up for. And I'm like, oh, that's so weird. This is the made-up part. I mean, I really put some time into the song part, which you're like, ba 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 ba, the song. Oh yeah, song. And then like this crap, they're like, oh my God, shush, he's talking. And I'm like, we got it flip-flop, man. Don't go home remembering the shit I said in between songs. Anyway. But then again, do what you like. You paid, I didn't. All right, knock yourselves out. If you like the story, if you like the incoherent yik yak, knock yourself out. Because let me tell you, I don't get a word in at home. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, I see a lot of people on dates, man. Knock yourselves out, man. Good for you. But in my dynamic, in my relationships, man, I mean, everybody I've ever gone out with is just like, you get enough of that. You're gonna listen to me. And I'm like, so I'm just super neutered. I'm like super neutered at home. I'm like, I just keep my mouth shut and just be like, man. And I'll tell you what, it's just like all my relationships, they have the floor. I've never, people always like give me like props. They always be like, yo, man, you're so humble. I'm like, I have no effing other choice. I'm only in front of you for an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's a long month. I'm just not, you know what I mean? I'm just not getting candied anywhere else. So, man, he seemed really happy and so full of it and so appreciative. This is it. I get the mic for 2 hours. Trust me, man, this is it. I'm not even kidding. Listen, I mean, I'm seeing a girl right now, man. She's so interested in like podcasts and like, oh man, this is on tape. Shit, I can't. Oh man, I would love to tell you more. Anyway, but like she's so into like home renovation and stuff, and like the ineptitude that I show as a male figure in a Home Depot. Man, I'm suck at it. Like, you know, like you go in a Home Depot and I'm just like chasing behind her because she really walks fast. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm just like hanging, I'm doing the best I can. So I'm walking, you know, and there's all these fellers like, hey, and they got this puffed up sort of, we work with tools vibe, you know. Like, it's similar to like sports people who like, hey, you know, they punch you really hard and they, how you doing? And they shake your hand, it's like, ah, you know what I mean? But so I'm in there, you know, trying to hang tough. I keep forgetting what I must look like in there, so I'm just, my eyes look out, so I don't see me in the picture, but they're all like, wow. And I'm like, what? Come on, don't blow my cover. And, you know, she's just like, I need this, and I need this, and she knows the terms and the words and the thing. And then I'm pushing that weird cart, you know, that, like, wheels in the middle sort of flippy cart with, like, I got, like, doors and paint and things and junk. And I'm just like... And so I'm completely off rock and roll as soon as I leave this building. It's just, like, back to, like... So thank you for just even indulging. Bless your hearts. Bless your heart. What do you want to hear? Let's do something you want to hear. Cool. It's been years, he's been here, and time just lingers, and no one knows. He's got eyes, he's got ears, he's got all his fingers, and all his toes. This is a life of observation. Maybe one day he'll get to translate this information. For 20 years he hasn't spoken a word. He's been silent since the accident occurred. Well, so many people taking tongues for granted, taking the truth, finding ways to slant it. I know a man who knew what to do. And so many people go day in, day out, just dream out of things they can bitch about. I know a man who'd know what to do. It's a dream, for him it's real, and it never goes away, and it never will. He's in touch with what he feels, yeah. Oh, but he just can't say it. Maybe it's better still. This is a life of endless frustration. He's got his pride, he's not exempt from humiliation. Can't lift a finger to stop what's wrong, and he can't lift a leg to dance to a Beatles song. So many people taking spines for granted, slithering, squirm, taking what they handed. I know a man who knew what to do. So many people like you and me, never realizing what our lives could be. I know a man who'd know what to do. It might be you. So many content to exist like sheep, never scratching the surface of themselves too deep. I know a man who'd know what to do. And so many people like you and me, never realize memorizing what our lives could be. I know I may not know what to do. Thank you. So, thank you. I was thinking about something where I got, listen, the whole time I've had that song since about 94, I've always wanted something to happen, and I was thinking about it tonight. I was thinking about it while I was singing it, and I got a little lost in myself there. But I had a band there in summer 94, and I could not get it through their heads that I didn't want them to sing harmony. Like, it's nothing like having a guy in the band that went to Berkeley, and that's his story, and he's sticking to it. And then you sort of want him to just sing like a unison football hooligan chant vocal. And he's like figuring out harmonies and how he could, I'm like, don't make it pretty. I want you to go, oh, no, man. That's it. Like just chant. Oh, I know, man. And like the whole band would just be like thug rock, like the Trogs, like Wild Thing. It's like, don't make a harmony, just go, yeah. Or like Louie Louie or whatever. Like, just quit worrying about singing it. Don't worry about the singing part. I'll do that. But they insisted. They would I'd walk in the room, I'd go out, do a quick interview, come back, and I'm like, what are you doing? And they're sitting around the dressing room working out, clicking fingers, and he's in. I'm like, it's too late. We're not the Hollies. Drop it. Just let it go. I had only one ally in the group. It's a cat named Tom Gallagher. He'd stand here, and Tom Gallagher was made for rock and roll. And he's just so Brian Jones. I loved him. We took him on the road from Philadelphia and showed him the U.S. and Canada. About 7, 8 gigs in, we realized that, his mother had called and said he left his lithium at home. And I'm like, yeah, because each day he's getting weirder and weirder. And so he was really on some serious medication, and he just decided to stop taking them and go on the road with me, and I loved it. He was the most rock and roll thing to happen to my folk singing career. And then I had my Berkeley buddy over here playing the bass and reading books. It's just like at a party, reading a book, acting all above it. And my drummer just making connections and joining other bands while I'm like, how many bands have you joined? When are we done? We've got more. We'll be done soon enough. You can embark on the next 4 gigs you're getting. Anyway, talent is talent. You can't put a cage around it, so he had to go fly. But Tommy would never sleep. He'd walk around cities, and 6:30 lobby call. He's not in his room. We're like 6:45. Here he comes walking down a main street of a town he's never been in. Like, hey, what'd you do all night? Oh, and he'd sit next to me and tell me all the people he'd met, all the drugs he took, all the near-death experiences. I'm like, you're the best. This is just like the Wonders. This is like the Oneaters. This is like that movie, That Thing You Do. Anyway. I've been walking around with my head in the clouds, thinking only of you and the weather when and how. So long all I do, memories got me through, yeah. Right around in my head. Wish I could just run on to be with you instead. Time apart goes so slow. Off to my daydreams I go, yeah. I keep playing this night in my mind over and over, yeah. And what I do to get by is hit rewind all over again. In the clouds, thinking I'll leave you where we're now. So long overdue. After my daydreams, I keep playing the snack in my mind over and over, yeah. What I do to get by is hit rewind all over again. Playing this night in my mind over and over, yeah. What I do to get by is hit rewind all over again, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's that say? Hand it to me real quick. I don't have my readers on. Yeah, you know what? You were on my mind. This is definitely on my mind. So, all right. Listen, I'm doing the best I can working with you, man. No, but it's been on my mind. We're breaking this thing up into sets, which I don't normally do, so I hadn't known, like, my arc, so to speak, my stage arc. I didn't want to begin it. I'm just sort of like, every time I get to the end of a song, I go, is that it? Can I start it? I didn't know, so I mean, I would have gone a little different kind of a set. But they got to change reels on the movie, on the cameras. So we're gonna change reels, and I suppose I'll be back when they want me. But we got one more song to do. And since I don't really know what I would close on in the first set, you got a date for later? You want to wrap the first portion, and then you got. I'm gonna say you got another thing to go to. I'll do it on the first set, and you can split. I'll do covers. Ends. Oh, pirates, yes, they robbed I, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hands was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? They're all I ever had, yeah. redemption songs. They're all I ever had, yeah. Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but all the sounds can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long must they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it, and we've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing another song of freedom? It's all I ever had, yeah. Redemption songs. All I ever had, yeah. Redemption songs. Well, sing out with me, children. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. I'll leave it there. I'll see you in 10. Hang out. Thank you thus far.
Do you like good music? get y'all to fall in on that. Tighten it up now. Oh yeah. Now tighten it up, boys. Yeah, now everybody tighten it up now. Now look here. We gonna make it mellow for you now. We gonna make it mellow now. Tighten it up. You can get it. Move to your left, move to your right. Tighten it up now. Everything will be out of sight. Come on and tighten it up. Tighten it up now.
If you do want me, give me little shelter. If you don't want me, don't leave me on down. But if you need me, show me that you love me. And when I'm feeling blue and I want you, there's just one thing that you should do. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine, girl. Oh, yeah. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my darling, to show me that you're mine, girl. All right. If you do want me, give me little sweet talk. If you don't want me, don't leave me on, girl. But if you need me, show me that you love me. And when I'm feeling down, wearing a frown, you be there when I look around. And just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine, girl. All right. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine, girl. All right. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine, girl. Oh, yeah. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my darling, to show me that you're mine, girl. All right. Just give me some kind of sign. Sign. Just give me some kind of sign.
Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seats. The show will be resuming shortly.
Just a few
If you can please find your seats, the show will be resuming shortly.
I give just to have you near? Tell me you will try to slip away somehow. Oh, I need you, darling. I want to see you right now. Can you slip away? Slip away. Slip away. Yeah. Oh, I need you
Wow, she's there waiting. Without them, try a little tenderness.
And we're back.
It's not. No.
Okay. Hey, how's it going?
She had
All right.
her grief.
All right. More desire than you right. It's a wonder to be sure. More hunger inside this guy. Still he waits outside the door. Now I've seen him standing both bewildered and amazed. All of those fortunate who are standing in his place. And it looks like to me he's getting used to being slapped in the face. 'Cause he won't give up that easily. He's so sure that's who he's supposed to be. And from where I'm standing it's looking like a crime to me. All of the will in the world, don't let him be. They won't set him free. More denying the obvious. Still he's trying to be heard. And more years devoted than all of us. His perception's obscured. And now I see him both alone and ashamed. Far off the mark in which in his youth he had aimed. And it looks like to me he ought to get the hell out of the game. But he won't give up that easily. He's so sure that's who he's supposed to be. And from where I'm standing it's looking like a crime to me. All of the will in the world, don't let him be. You won't set him free. He won't give up that easily. He's so sure that's who he's supposed to be. And from where I'm standing, it's looking like a crime to me. All of the will in the world, don't let me be. Won't set him free. Yeah. It won't set him free. It won't set him free. Thanks. You know how you lose your keys? And you're talking to yourself? Where'd I put my keys? Where the hell are my keys? And then you also answer yourself, you're like, I know where I put my keys. So that's not crazy, right? That you're having a back and forth with yourself? So that's how I wrote this next song. I'm going to try to attempt it. I don't play it often. But I think of it as like a testament to how much I loved this last girl, friend. It's temporary from the start. John Waite told me I was a fool to attempt it. He says, you're swinging way. No. Bring it, reel it in. You're going to lose your ass on this one. I was like, nope, I'm going for it. And he just chuckled in the corner. We were at a Philadelphia airport. I went to pick her up, and just by chance he was there at the baggage claim as well. And he's like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, oh man, I got to tell you. Anyway, but he was right. And so it had to end because it had to end. And I loved this woman so much that I blame myself. It's one of these things where I want to absolve you of all your wrongs because that's Johnny the Hunchback, and that's the position I would assume. Anyway, but I was there having sort of a lover's lament. I was having a lover's lament, and I did the classic, why, Nancy Kerrigan, why? And then I was like, you know what, though? I'm not even going to allow you to cry and say why. And then I answered myself as I was reaching out for answers, looking at clouds up on a ledge. Why? The other side of myself that knows me goes, here's effing why. And here's why. All right. So anyway, I like the way this song starts. I like the way, sometimes when you're writing songs as long as me, sometimes I'm surprised. I'm surprised that sometimes when they're outside of my typical sort of formula or whatever, I really enjoy that. But I was sitting here trying to feel, and then I realized that you took my heart with you, so I'm unable to feel. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that huge? That's such a huge dramatic, and you're like, shut up, you know what I mean? Anyway. Well, I've been sitting here trying to feel, you took my heart with you. And I was wondering, was anything real, or was I just born to lose? And you can't just land in the lap of a lovelorn boy like me. And you can't open up all his love and then one day turn and leave. So I go back and try to retrace our steps, looking for love's lost mystery. But all I'm finding is a pile of regrets. This summer's so damned empty. And you couldn't have meant all the things that you said if now they're gone. And you shouldn't have led me to light just to leave me holding on. But you can, because the man that you gave your life to, he didn't know what to do. And you can, if the man that you gave your life to, he didn't know what to do. Nature says that I should forget, bleeding down chorus as life goes on. But I'm fine with you yet, my love for you is still so strong. And yes, all that I do is just wait here for you both night and day. No matter how hard I try, can't figure out why you went away. Well, you can, if the man that you gave your love to, he was dishonest with you. And you can, if the man that you gave your love to, he disregards all the rules, Yeah. No, she's doing great. Anyway, yeah, no, she's doing fantastic. Yeah, I probably would play that better if I wasn't making a movie. I love when you guys treat me serious, and then it freaks me out too. I don't know what to do with all this attention. I think it's again with the pub rock background, you really focus when you're fighting through crowd noise. And now all this is just making me think, wonder what I look like, all these cameras. I had to kill time in a town the other day. I was in New Hampshire, and I was killing some time. So I went to the mall. It's been so long since I've been to the mall. Hey, guess what? They still have the Spencer's gift store. I was like, this is so funny, man. I'm 14. So I went like in the Spencer's thing and started like nodding, rocking to The Cure or whatever. I was like, this is so funny. And the kids, like all the Piercy kids, they got me. They're like, hey, cool sneaks, man. Dig your hair. I was like, still, it's okay? All right. So the kids dug me and everything, but like it was a little different Spencer's. And this has nothing to do with anything. It's not a lead into a song. I'm totally telling you exactly what happened. It wasn't my Spencer's. Like they had like earmuffs. They had like huge dildos and stuff. They had like a sex department at the mall. I was like, do you know where your children are right now? Because there's 4 kids eyeballing all of that. And I'm like, man, that's so weird. I couldn't stand near them. You know what I mean? Like, that was weird. I was like, it would be weird if we're both looking at this. So I spun around and started like, I'm all up into the, incense. That's what I came here for. I mean, I didn't come there for anything, but it was just like, anyway. I just noticed there's been some changes. I mean, going there for like a, cool, rock T-shirt or something, but like, oh, I didn't know they had all this. Wow. Dips, chips, chains, whips. I was like, what's happening? All right. I walked around by faith, I was guided. And each step that I took led me closer to something but farther from view. I talked to myself, I must be strong for my weakness. And I didn't want to look. It all left me frightened yet anxious for anything new. Anything new. Anything new, yeah, anything new. I have collected mountains of things, and though each is a reminder, though the more I acquire, the more that I lose. And this, it keeps me searching, one ear to the ground. 'Cause once the surprise of new knowledge has died, I'll spend all my time looking anywhere for anything new. Anything new. Anything new, yeah. Anything new. I dull and unable, they haven't a clue. And here in this darkness, answers come into view. And with each replay, it's revealed to me that I'll spend all my life looking anywhere for anything new. Anything new. Anything new, yeah. Anything new. Anything new. Anything new. All of these go better with smoke. I mean, if it was incense or smoke or jazz, kind of, if you conducted your evening like a jazz club and just were giving me these at the ends. This one, inspiration comes from wherever. A lot of times it's not really inspiration, just I've got more to say once a program is ended. All art inspires art, inspires art. In fact, I hope there's some musicians out here who are watching this show and it's motivating in them as they calculate all my mistakes and all the things that I'm missing, and there was right in front of him and he didn't. I hope that you take that and better your show based on, here's what I won't fucking do, that Jeff, I won't do that. You know, it's like, let it be a learning and then take it on to the next stage and take a little bit of me with you. Throw out the rest, you know? It's really where it's at. Anyway. So again, I spent a lot of time up late in hotel rooms now that the hooking up is no longer in play. I'm just like sitting there, just like rocking my feet, watching like a biography on A&E, you know, and I'm like, what? So it was this chick, she used to ice skate, her name was Sonia Henney, and Hitler fell in love with her. I know! So she used her charm and grace to just have him like skip her house. And he was like, ah! And then next up, you know, anyway. So I was like, wow. And anyway, that blew my mind, all that stuff. And then I started thinking about, you know, she was pretty famous. She was in the Olympics back in the black and white era. Anyway, she made me think of modern people. She started making me think of like, you know, what is it to gain the world and lose your soul type deal. I thought of Madonna, and I thought, oh, sorry, it's on tape. There goes my open up for Madonna tour. Anyway. So I started thinking about her, and I think when I think of Madonna, I think of Michael Jackson. I think they're the same person. I mean, they definitely shop at the same place, you know? Like, I remember that wonderful, beautiful interview where like Michael showed us his inside world, and I was like, man, 8-foot vase, really? Like for $12,000? You need 2 of them? Nice, you're the best. Anyway, so I was just like, man, that's crazy how that can happen. You know, you just start off wanting to sing, and next thing you know, I don't know. Anyway, so this is a wild A&E story. Welcome to Masterpiece Theater. Please do not disturb her. She's hoping to put our affairs in their place. Looks in the mirror, not much fun coping with all the new lines on her face. The fact is she's lonely. She makes the rules, surrounds herself with fools, throws round all her money, but that's what it takes to whitewash her mistakes from view, yeah. Still one ambition remains, an aching hunger denied, to live life as mother and wife, to know someone loves her inside, yeah. Won't somebody love her inside, yeah. Dreams like only a child can, beaming with light, the most wonderful sight in the world, and wakes from her slumber more onion than pearl, and she's nobody's little blonde girl. The fact is she never recognized others, not sisters or brothers or you, but words will not hurt her, 'cause all she perceives is all she believes to be true, yeah. Still she sits staring alone, a prisoner of her bullshit pride, in a castle she'll never call home, till somebody loves her inside, yeah. Won't somebody love her inside, yeah. Won't somebody love her? She still can't accept who she is, but up on the stage she can hide from all of the things she will miss, like someone to love her inside, yeah. Won't somebody love her inside, yeah. Won't somebody love her inside, yeah. Thank you. This one's about busing and integration. I'm looking through a Life magazine and I'm seeing the townspeople, these still black and white photographs of all the passion and hate in the faces. The townspeople who don't want these little girls to come to their school. I don't think about the poise that it must take for that little kid to keep her cool. Fear, let's talk about fear, like the kind you hold inside you when you act as if you just don't hear. Pain, I never saw so much pain. I thought the days were dead and gone and they were never to return again. It's such a hurting feeling, playing possum with another man, when you know it's your soul he's stealing. I find it hard to understand, but nothing ever seems to change, and all my moves are made in vain, made to clear, to free my mind at night, to stop the tears. My ears deafened by the years of pain. Hear, what's all that I hear? Like a dog that's barking louder when it's faced with its darkness fear. Pain, show me what you gain But does it elevate your character to see another screaming pain? To set your hurting feelings, playing possum with another man, when you know it's your soul you're stealing. I find it hard to understand, but nothing ever seems to change. And all my moves are made in vain, made to clear, to free my mind at night, to stop the tears. My ears deafened by the years of pain, of pain, of pain, yeah. All right. Forever doesn't mean forever anymore. I said forever. Now it doesn't look like I'm gonna be around much anymore. When the heat gets subtropical and the top gets so topical, right? You can read me the right act. You can make me a matter of fact, or a villain in a million, a slip of the top. It's gonna keep me civilian. Why do you talk such stupid nonsense when my mind could rest much easier? Instead of all this dumb insolence, I would be happy with amnesia. They say forget. Now they say they're gonna be for me or against me. I got your letter. Now they say I don't care for the color that it paints me. Trying to paint too bad is bad enough. Don't make me laugh by talking tough. Don't put your heart on your sleeve. We're remarks on the cover right act. You can read me the right act. You can make me a matter of fact, or a villain in a million, a slip at the top. It's gonna keep me civilian, right act. You can read me the right act. You can make me. Right act. You can read me the right act. You can read me the right act. Ooh. Hey, thank you for that. So you just made a video of me singing in my bedroom, 17 or whatever years old. Do you know how you guys have you follow like dialect? You can tell when someone's from the South. You can tell when someone's from Boston. But basically all that actually ever is just you're just mimicking your parents. You're mimicking your surroundings. You're learning your speech patterns and emulating. And it's not you could do that, or like me, you could just pick up all of it from news channels. Or I'm hoping to hang out with Bryant Gumbel. And we're going to talk about our blackness. And we're going to really break down what it is, actually. Is it really vernacular? Is it really... I mean, when I bump into people and I'm like, trust me, I get called all the same names, but when I see my supposed homies, they're like, nope. And I'm like, shit, not here either? Fuck. Okay, I will walk alone. But, and you just say, well, then, like, and I study it, you know, I follow behind and go, what is it? And it's a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of things. And I'm like, shit, I'll never get that. So I'm like, hello. And they're like, nope, you ain't from around here, are you? Like, what? Nope. Anyway, that's mine to work out. Okay, sorry. That's just my stuff to work out. But so I just sang this Elvis Costello song. When I started out, that last one was a riot act by the maestro. I always go backstage and I see those guys every time they come to town, and I hang out with him and I peer into his eyes, and I'm like, it's hard to tell a guy that you made me, like, hey, you made me, and he's like, I don't. It's just like an illegitimate child. It's like just meeting you. Like I got to go meet my father, and he's just like, I don't want to recall that evening. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, no. And like, you know, people are like, oh, you sound like you're influenced by, you know, and I'm like, well, because, you know, I learned a lot of my language, you know, I learned like a lot of the syllable play and like where you put words and how you phrase things. And I'm like, I got a guitar in '79. Those were the records that I absorbed, and it sort of worked its way through who I became. And so I would just walk up to him like, hello, it's me. Now, like, it's just been so many instances that he's taken, like, mad pictures with me now. You know, he's like, fuck. And I stick out. I'm a turd in the punch bowl at a backstage at Elvis Costello. It's like you can't not see me. You know what I'm saying? You're trying not to, but I'm like, hey. Everybody else is, like, around this tall, and it's just like, hey. He's like, fuck, he's here again. You must deal with me. So that was that. I just felt so comfortable doing that in front of you. I didn't mind, because it's just like I've been singing it my whole life, you know. And I made mention of it because these guys, they want to know what songs I'm playing, and I figured, don't say that was one of mine. Although I'd love to be in a lawsuit. I'd see him every day then. It'd be fantastic. And you know the best part? They could take me for everything I have and I'd be exactly the same. Well, that's everything. Cool. All right. Are you digging it? Is this Breast Cancer Awareness Month? Okay. Once again we're reminded of how it all will end. And we've outgrown the illusion, we can no longer pretend. But it wasn't long ago, our chins in the air. Within the safety of home, we were bound for anywhere. Yeah. The only thing that we all had in common was you. And now you've passed on and there isn't anything we can do. But it wasn't long ago that we were all gathered round, and this house was at home and happiness was found. But now we must find a new safety in self and implement all that we've learned. But now is the time to find our own wealth and to stand on our own. So much we have grown from knowing you. I know this loss was intended to let us all begin. And to give up now would be a sin. We can't fall down, we gotta keep marching. But it wasn't long ago that we were all at ease, headed for home and thought we'd beat this disease. And it wasn't long ago that we lived with the prayer that in the safety of home you would always be there. But now we must find a new safety in self, and all you taught is return on. But now is the time to find our own wealth and to finish what's begun. Before our days are done, we must be true. Now we must find a new safety in self and live all the life you deserved. Now is the time to find our own wealth, that we're not made of stone, that we're meant to be alone. And I've learned this too from you. Yeah! You know what? Look it, man. I'm gonna try my best to recognize that it's Saturday night. I know, but this is my jam. Like getting into wordplay and communicating is really, it's essential to me. This time up here doing it, I'm telling you, man. You get a certain age, and all the shit that used to motivate you fades, and then what? Like not like that it fades, like it's gone. It's just holds no. It just doesn't mean the same shit. Like there's songs that I have that I remember writing in 1988 that ended up on my first record that really only were good. And this is some private shit I'm gonna tell you. These songs were only good because in 1988, I was full of myself. And everybody else played along so fucking well. How could I not have been? So I could get up on stage and be like, this is good because, I don't know, I started singing and 5 people fainted. Had nothing to do with the song, you know? But then you just go, must have been the song. And now that no one faints and everybody's sobered off the drug, off the drink, off the hooking up, I just go, what the fuck is that song? Like I'm singing, I'm going, what the fuck was that? But thinking you guys were cute. Me and another guy, we're up there, fucking Daryl Hall in it. Whoa, whoa, here she comes. Watch out, girl. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? What the fuck are we talking? Like when you grow up, you're like, now listen, no disrespect. Since those songs are hits, those guys will play them and the fucking crowd goes nuts because they're hits. But if they were just in a pub, if they were just here and there was no fanfare on playing Man-Eater, like if there was no fanfare on Man-Eater, you might revisit that lyric sheet and just go, what the fuck were we talking about? There's 6 people in the crowd tonight. Are you sure we're gonna keep on going? Like it makes you question shit. So I know a lot of people are out there on tour and they just start playing the hits and they don't have to question it because people are elated when they hear it because they remember a time and they're going, oh yeah, remember? Without that shit, carrying it through, you're just left with it. All right. So here's a couple that make only sense if I'm Sean Cassidy. All right. And this is all on the cover of Tiger Beat, all right? gathering all the things I had to tell you. And found that there were more things I had to hide. Like lovers and tears, doubts and fears inside me. 'Cause when you're away, I've nothing to say at all. 'Cause when you're not here, love disappears. I was gathering all the things I had to tell you. Seems whenever I need you, you're across the sea. Pressured by peers, sometimes it appears you don't want me. Yeah. 'Cause when you're away, I've not much to say at all. Yeah. 'Cause when you're not here, love disappears. Slash up on that table, solo, take it. 'Cause frame after frame, the dream is the same without you. Yeah. 'Cause when you're away, I've not much to say at all. Yeah. 'Cause when you're not here, love disappears. Sometimes I stare right into nowhere. I still can see your face. But the more time that I stare right into you, it leaves a bitter taste. I remember how I took you in and kept you warm, gave you shelter from the storm. And as soon as the clouds would break and the sun appeared, you'd be off and running. What it is that keeps me loving you both day and night, can't seem to get you off my mind. And what it is that keeps me wondering if you're alright through my empty days and never-ending nights. The first time ever that I saw your lovely eyes so new, the more time that I demand love from them, I see the less of you. Now you got me climbing up and down these lonely stairs, looking for you everywhere. Yeah. It's just me singing it. I mean, there used to be like, woos and shit like that. I'd be like, okay. And I'd be encouraged, but fuck, if you're just gonna leave me alone, I'm like, what am I, Don Juan? What the fuck? I'm not gonna do any of this shit. You guys could feel the difference too, right? You were like, there was, right. I mean, and I love that you did that so you could experience what the hell, I mean, I was talking about it, and then you did it, and you felt how much better it was when you kicked the can down the road a little bit, you know what I mean? And again, I mean, listen, this is another sort of like thing, a little kernel you can take home and activate in your own life. But here's the disclaimer, don't acknowledge. If this is true for anyone, don't acknowledge right now at the table. So poker faces, everyone. Okay, so if you're not necessarily with the one, I'll just leave it there. If you're not necessarily with the one, but you've decided to stay for the evening, take it to the grave. Like, basically what I'm saying is like, you know, it's just so beautiful, the power of positive thinking and belief begets belief, you know, like, if you believe it and you sell them the belief in themselves, I'm telling you, Joe the Lion will be made of iron. You just got to tell him so. But if you go, meh, it's fucked. So again, either you're leaving, and if you decide to stay, fucking lie and make the best evening for everyone. All right. It's just, I don't know. Maybe somebody could have put it a little more eloquent or whatever, but I was just with somebody, and I swear to you, they were talking so much stuff. I was like, yeah, I am. It was awesome. So it works. All right. Here's one of my songs that happened to be when I was on tour with Sting. Oh, dude, let me tell you a funny story. It's on tape. Shit. All right, so like Sting, right? He's best, you know, speaking of telling yourself all you need to tell yourself. Anyway, Sting has wonderful positive reinforcements and, you know, great affirmations. But once we were in Philly, like we're playing a show, and Philly, well, it's in Camden, really, where the gig is. It's an outside shed type outside theater, summer. And the Camden people are rough and tumble. The Philly people are tough and knuckly. You've seen the sports fan. You might get your ass kicked. So he got all these workers there to load out the big equipment, and they're just like union guys, forgot about it, you know. And so they're just, you know, these are just tough, rough dudes. And then Sting comes out in the tiniest little chickie shorts. It's so funny, like, 'cause he's gonna do his yoga any place. And I was just like, I'd clearly never been to Philly before, and I was like, fuck, no. It's like a nice day, but I'm like, Sting, no, I don't know you enough to tell you don't do that on the loading dock, no. So he comes out, and again, like I said, he's the cutest little shorts you've ever seen. Cute as a button, right? And he's got his little shorts, and they're all tucked up in there, you know, and he's just switching around like an Englishman, of course, in Philly. Anyway. And these loading dock union dudes with the boots, they couldn't pick $1 up if they dropped it. You know what I mean? And he's tied himself up into a yoga knot. And I'm like, get a load of this fucking guy. And I'm like, he's the guy though. It's his equipment. They didn't even know who's playing. You know what I mean? And they're just busting on Sting, and Sting's. The best part about Sting was completely away. See, I need to get more of that, where like if they're laughing at you because you look weird, Sting's just like, I don't hear it. I'm just telling myself the best stuff about me. Anyway. And it was the best picture I ever snuck. I was like, you know how you like act like you're on your cell phone? But you're like, picture. Oh no, I'm just reading right here. Picture. Oh man, one day. Yeah, there's gonna be a big reveal one of these days. Right now, I'm staying open and trying to keep gigs. I wanna still open up for people, so, you know, but in a minute, you'll see. Kind of reluctant to do this one because he's on tour singing it, but he don't do it as good as me. I get so lost sometimes. Days pass and this emptiness fills my heart. When I want to run away, I drive up in my car. But whichever way I choose, I come back to the place you are. And all my instincts, when they return, the grand facade so soon will burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from inside. Yeah. In your eyes, light in the heat, I am complete. See the doorways to 1,000 churches and resolution of all my fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Yes, I wanna be that complete. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes. Love, I don't like to see so much pain, so much wasted, and each moment is slipping away. Well, I get so tired, working so hard for our survival. To these times with you, it keeps me awake and alive. these things, but they return. The grand facade so soon will burn, without a noise, without my pride. I reach out from the inside. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. In your eyes, the light and the heat, I am complete. See the doors to 1,000 churches and resolution of all my fruitless searches. I see the light and the heat. Yes, I wanna be that complete. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes. Ooh, in your eyes. Ooh, in your eyes, yeah. Take me to heart, and I'll always love you. And nobody can make me do wrong. Take me for granted, leaving love unshown. Makes willpower weak and temptation strong. Well, there's only you, man. This you should understand. She's not just a plaything, she's flesh and blood, just like the man. If you wanna do right, oh baby, woman, you gotta be do right, all night, man, man. I just want to see if I could do it. All right. I just want to see. I just want to feel it. Step into it and see how, try that out. All right. That ain't bad. I'm going to get up into that one. Hang on. All right. Look at, again, I'm a super unorthodox fella, man. I get it, and I feel you. All right. My man right here, he likes this one. Where did it start? Or should I say, when did it end? And I wonder how long we were gonna pretend. And now we're apart, and we got wounds we must mend. We both lost a partner, lost a friend, but to go on and on, hand in hand down the path of a future that's paved in the past. That was another place and time, and we both realized we're too old for the lies that we told each other year after year. Spread like a nursery rhyme. I know we'll get by, we'll do what we must to survive. I'll find a small town girl, you'll find it honest inside. Well, it's nobody's fault, we just look at the world through different eyes. You need your independence, yeah, but I someone tonight. But to go on and on, hand in hand down the path of a future that's paved in the past. That was another place and time. And we both realized we're too old for the lies we told each other year after year. Tread like a nursery rhyme. Although I know I'll never stop loving you, I also know it's time to go. And there'll be nights when I am missing you, and there'll be nights I hurt inside, way down deep, I wanna cry, but I'll stop myself before I begin. 'Cause I know now I must be strong, can't get lost in what went wrong. Gotta turn my collar to the wind. Thank you. Well, I wonder if I'll ever get to this, like the last record that I put out. I never ever get to play those songs. And this one, I must have written this, I was watching My Dinner with Andre. And I was like, this is a little more interesting. I mean, that's my back, baby. I would sit there and watch that and think it was everybody's next door at Jurassic Park and shit. And they come out with the popcorn and a great time. I come out of 2 hours and go, All right, so there's no, it's a natural byproduct that my songs do the same thing. In the end, you just go, Here we go. He's lived as long as he possibly can, given the circumstance. 'Cause he's protected himself from the world. He never gave it a chance. And he says, here in my security, I put a limit on my self-potential and my possibility. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's seen these walls and they never change. Everything's in its place. Her relationship so neatly arranged, down to religion and race. And she says, here in my security, I don't make a move unless my friends approve. I do what's expected of me. And as I grow older, and there's so much that I do not know, I'm tired and go where no one dared to go. And I sleep and I dream of the person I might have been, and I'll be free again. And I'll speak like someone who's been to the highest peaks, get it back again. And I swear that my grass is greener than anyone's, till I believe again. And I wake and the dream fades away and I face the day, and then realize that there's got to be some hero in me. There's got to be some hero in me. There's got to be some hero in me. Thank you. Bless your hearts. Well, they've been suppressing their every desire, they do nothing on a whim. She's lost the sparkle and he's lost the fire. Well, their future looks very dim, and I say, here in my security, I've simply let myself go. I've developed a codependency, and as I grow older, so many places that I've never been. Time's tapping my shoulder. I hope it's never too late to begin. And I sleep in a dream of the person I might have been, and I'll be free again. I sleep like someone who's been to the highest peaks, there and back again. And I swear that my grass is greener than anyone's till I believe again. Then I wake and the dream fades away, and I face the day, and then realize that there's got to be some hero in me. There's got to be some hero in me. But sometimes it's so hard to see. There's got to be some hero in me. Bless your hearts. The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, yeah. And the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark. And the endless skies, my love, yeah. To the dark, and the endless skies. The first time ever I kissed your mouth, felt the earth move in my hand, like the trembling heart of a captive bird that was there at my command, my love, yeah. That was there, yeah, at my command, my love. And the first time ever I lay with you, I felt the earth so close to mine, yeah. And I knew our joy Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for listening. I don't know. The show's over. No, just for anybody. For anybody, just keeping score. That's the end. And so, like now, this is extra while you find your keys, pay your. I really want to thank you guys for coming out. I never know what I'm gonna find when I get to places. I just type in the GPS thing and it drives me. And it was a rainy, weird day, and it seemed like it took forever because there's a lot of auto crashes and things. And I'm an old pro, so I got here. And clearly you guys did too. Thanks for not forgetting. It's sweet of you. I know it's hard to count on anything, 'cause no one knows just what tomorrow brings. Still here we are, we've shared so many years. We've come this far, there ain't nothing to fear. You will see, you and me will always be. You will see, you and me will always be. I know this world can sometimes bring you pain. Believe me, girl, it's gonna be okay. You ask me how it is that I'm so sure, 'cause with every day I love you more. Well, you will see it. You and me will always be. Yeah. You will see it. You and me will always be. Me and you. That you and me will always be. And I know this sounds too good to be true, but I devote my whole life to you. And if my life should end, my love goes on. And you will always have the song. You will see, yeah, you and me will always be. You will see, you and me will always be. Thank you. Thank you, Fallout Shelter. Thank you so much. All right. Thanks, man. Oh, I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring. But it rains and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaving razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Well, you once thought of me as a white knight on a steed. Well, now you know how happy I can be. Well, but our good time starts and ends without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Well, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Well, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hey, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you for spending some time with me. I've enjoyed you. Bless your hearts. Hey, Jeffrey G Music on Instagram, maybe possibly when I'm up late in the hotel tonight watching biography. I can also see maybe some pictures from this evening. Tag me up. I'll look forward to it. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. Bless you. Thanks. Good night.